Solve the quadratic equation by completing the square. So this one is a little bit more difficult than what we did in class, so that's why I've decided to make a video for this one. So you see we have 20x squared plus 20x equals 5. Alright, so remember about completing the square. If you have a number here in this location, you need to move it over to this side, and we're in luck here. We have 5, the number part, already on the other side, so we're good on that regard. So when the first coefficient, the coefficient on x squared, the a term, right, when it is not 1, when a is not equal to 1, you divide everything by the a term. All right, so in this case we have 20 as our a term. That's the coefficient in front of x squared. So we're going to divide everything here by 20. So what that gives us when we divide by 20, 20 divided by 20 makes that become x squared. And also here 20x divided by 20 makes that become x. And then over on this side we have 5/20ths, which reduces to 1/4. Alright, so now we take half of the coefficient in front of x. And just I'm going to add the steps here just so it's clear what we're going to do here, and maybe you copy that down as well if you want to know those steps for completing the square. So we're on step 3 here now. We're going to take half of the b coefficient. So this b coefficient right here is just a 1, right? It's implied that it's 1. So we take half of 1. In this case, it's just 1/2. And then we're going to square that and add it to both sides. So 1/2 squared is 1/4. All right, so that's how we do this. We take and now we add 1/4 to both sides, because in algebra, if I add something to one side, I have to add it to the other side. Now what this means is, what we have on the left-hand side is now what we call a perfect square. X squared plus 1x plus 1/4 right here is the same as this number now, x plus 1/2 squared. So we have x plus 1/2 parentheses squared equals, and now on the right hand side, let's add these two terms. 1/4 plus 1/4 is 1/2. And now we take the square root of both sides, which is the whole point of completing the square, so you can get a square root method problem. And so the square root of x plus 1/2 squared is simply x plus 1/2. And then on the right hand side we have the square root of 1/2. So we're going to call that plus or minus the square root of 1/2. We'll just leave it as 1/2 for now. And then we take away 1/2 from this side and subtract 1/2 from over here. And so we are left with x equals negative 1/2. This negative 1/2 right here, just to be clear. That negative 1/2 plus or minus the square root of 1/2. So you would enter those two answers. In WebAssign, you're going to have to be careful. You type negative 1/2 plus, you'll do square root of 1/2, and then you need to click out here and outside of the radical and then type a comma and then enter the next one. If you continue typing, you'll actually type inside the radical, and that's not correct. But that is the final answer. Later in this class, we'll learn we actually do something with these radicals, but for now, we leave everything just like that.